Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Nice. I decided new year, maybe a little change of scenery. On the 6th of January, this is leaving my house. So I thought everyone could get a glimpse of my beautiful Christmas tree. Once again, thank you everybody for the comments on the past videos. I will continue doing them until the end of the season because my baby Fatou deserves all my love and all my attention. Last episode was alright, huh? I'm still not okay about that kiss. I'm still not okay. I thought I couldn't beat 15-year-old me when it comes to shipping something, but I guess a ship finally did that for me. Kyumi keeps ghosting Fatou, which I'm not totally happy with, but we'll see how that goes. Fatou and Ava have new hairstyles. Welcome to me reacting to yet another episode of Druck, and I hope you are having fun and I hope you are enjoying the reactions. This clip isn't too big, but yeah, let's give it a watch, shall we? They're starting with the music from the kiss. Like, they're reminding you this has happened. I said this once and I'll say it again. I love Druck's cinematography so much. Oh my god, she's daydreaming. Oh my god. Oh my days. I would too. Kyumi, just reply to your girl. Just reply to your girl. What you're doing is not nice. I noticed that in Germany, they have like green glass and white glass and, recycling. That's nice. And yet again, I start the clip and I only notice I haven't switched it to English when I see words that don't make sense to me. And there's some people that ship Maylin and Constantine, and she just said this. I just don't like it that they called Zoe toxic. She doesn't deserve it. Like, especially after what she said on New Year's. She didn't deserve it. And I have really big problems. I'm gonna pause this now. I have really big problems with the word toxic being used too much because it kind of takes away from situations that are very, very toxic themselves. I don't know. I just feel like this is why, if we use the word toxic with people that are not that bad, when we use it with people that are actually that bad, the word loses meaning. It's basically no crying wolf a couple of times. To me, Constantine is a no-no. Constantine doesn't deserve any hype. He doesn't deserve any attention. He's one of these people, that should have been cancelled way, way back. We know that Ava left because of the bullying. We know that Ismail and Constantine were the biggest perpetrators and that Kyumi was a bystander. Like I said on the first clip, a bystander is still complicit. Like, you are not doing an action yourself, but you are not doing anything about it either. So you are complicit, but obviously you're not as bad as the people that are doing the bullying themselves. Like, to me, Constantine and Ismail are to blame. I don't care. All that I've seen in the TV show, I'm not looking for subtext here. All that I've seen is that he's not a nice person. He is a bully and he remains a bully. Because guess what? When Zoe invited them to the house, he was like, oh, there are better things to do than to hang out with Pereira or something. Like, you are a bully. Like, at least show a little bit of remorse for what you've done. Just because you apologize to Noha, and an apology, mind you, that was a bit tragic, doesn't mean like people have forgotten what you did. Fandoms in general seem to be much more protective of guys than they are with girls. Ava is being demonized left, right, and center for just speaking her mind and for being honest with her friends. I think Zoe deserves some slack, and Kyumi as well. And I don't want this nonsense of, oh, we've just forgiven Kyumi because she's the love interest and blah, blah, blah. No, I still think she needs to apologize to Ava because she, was around. She has to apologize to Ava too. But, Constantine and Ismail are the biggest perpetrators of this nonsense. You can apologize to someone, the person can forgive you and still not want you in their life. That is valid. It's within your right to never want to speak to this person again. I want to see you eat, just not at my table. People don't owe you sympathy when they have been hurt. They really don't. I want Ismail and Constantine to eventually apologize. I just wanted to put that out there because I don't think Zoe deserves to be called toxic. I don't think Kyumi deserves to be called toxic. She deserves to be called, a little ghosty for what she's doing, but I don't think toxic is the right word. Fatou wants to know. I don't think Qumi wants to get her friends very much involved in the relationship or into her feelings for one reason and one reason alone. Dating within your friend group can be very messy. She has seen what happened to Noha and to Constantine because of their relationship and how like Noha had to leave or whatever. And she has seen how Zoe and Finn act when they are mad at each other. So be someone that will start hanging out with your friend group and then you have relationship problems might be bad for you. This is why I think Qumi is acting a little bit more like guarded with the situation. It might be a completely different reason, I don't know. Qumi, just answer. Just answer. This is the worst thing about apps is when you see the little hello, I saw your message, but I'm just choosing not to reply. I'm excited for this week. I'm excited to see what's coming. Predictions. My main prediction is exactly what I just said. I do think that Qumi doesn't want to get Zoe too involved with Fatou and the feelings for Fatou. I think Qumi might confide in Ismail because they are not close with Fatou. So it's not, you know, whilst Zoe kinda, it's not about being close, but because the Cash Queens are always in the house, like it might create a weird dynamic. I think like the kiss was like a wave of confidence, and I do think Qumi is a very confident person, but it's the whole thing of you might do something, but once you realize you actually have feelings for a person and you are not ready for those feelings, sometimes you have the tendency to retract. And we've seen that a couple times in Scamverse. So yeah. Let's see what happens next clip. Hello again, everyone. There's a new clip. I saw a little snippet of it on Instagram, on Drug Addict's Instagram, and I was like, I need to react to this clip. Just having Fatou and Qumi in the same clip is enough for me. I mean, let me not say that, because if they are fighting, I don't want it. But yeah, let's just jump into the clip. I get so sad whenever there's text stuff on clips because I can't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Oh my god, Fatou looks so nice with the little space buns. Qumi, seriously? Qumi, why are you ghosting so much? But I like that Fatou took the initiative to ask. I mean, you're never gonna find out if you don't ask, innit? Yara, love of my life. I mean, better than being expelled. What is this thing of Fatou talking to animals and inanimate objects? Remember when David just disappeared and Mateo was like, what the hell is going on? And then went to the house. And David was like, I'm not gonna speak to you. I mean, it wasn't even David, but that's the interesting thing, isn't it? Like, we don't know. Qumi might just be ghosting for the sake of ghosting. Or Qumi might actually like be ghosting for something that happened, especially because we don't know what happened to her family still. Let's just see what happens. Amazing playlist yet again. And wow, this might be the first time that I see Constantine and I don't want to punch him in the face straight away. Emotions ring. If you didn't know when this was based, you would assume it was in like the early 2000s. Emotion rings? Really? I haven't seen those in years. I kind of want one now. Noha's face was so funny. She just... I love how nice German sounds to me now. Also, I'm just confused. Why is Maylin taking the mask? Isn't it the entire point having it when you are talking to other people? We are suspending disbelief because we know they are not representing Corona totally the same way, especially because now there's different rules in Germany. I really like the fact that Maylin like stood up to what happened. Like the other ones, they don't really want it and she did it anyway, and you know, they won't get kicked out. You can't kick out everybody. The worst that might happen is they might kick out Maylin. Qumi, just answer! She knows you've seen it! I love Fatou's hair like this so much. She looks so cute. Everyone looks so cute, to be honest. I love all the girls. I keep saying this. I love the girls so much. I mean, they're not gonna get super in trouble for this, are they? Like, not really. I mean, Maylin might get in trouble, but they're not gonna make all the girls pay. And pay by expulsion. Like, they might punish them, but expelling all of them would not make much sense. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I mean, I said some wrong predictions in my day, but I don't think they're gonna expel all the girls. What they might do as well, they might make all of them retake the test. Is that a thing? Because I know in my school back in the day, if anyone was caught with a copied test, they would get an immediate fail. That's what would happen. I think someone sharing all the answers or the entire class like cheating, it only happened like a couple, okay, it happened a couple of times, but there was always like 3 kids that were never involved in it. So the teachers knew those 3 kids wouldn't be involved in it, but they would make like the class retake, or yeah, they would fail everybody. Luckily it never happened to me. Interesting way of taking it. Things are starting to make a little bit more sense to me now. Like, it really starts to seem that Fatou does not care about school, but she doesn't want school in this manner. So it might be the situation where, I don't know how it works in Germany, but it's a type of school that is like catered to a specific vocation that you might have. Instead of like preparing you overall, you just get prepared on that specific thing, and that makes it even better because they prepare you for the job market a little bit better. Here in Portugal they have that, and they have like engineering, hospitality, so you get prepared on those things, and then you might be able to, you know, be put straight into the market, because instead of being like us that have no job experience, you are then put into an internship, and the internship puts you into a job. So if anyone German's watching this, tell me if that's the case, because it really starts to seem to me like school and Fatou are gonna be an issue, because she might want to be like, yo, peace out, you know? And good for her, because guess what? Curriculums are not made to cater to everybody. The fact that, you know, when you get into school, like, arts become, you know, taboo, and you are dumb, and you are whatever if you go into an artistic field. So it would be interesting to see, because I don't think we ever had that. Like, I don't think we ever had like a character like quit completely. We had Carlos, but Carlos was kind of a different situation. He failed his Abby. He didn't want to do it. So let's see how things go. I'm excited to see this, because it would give a different form of representation. I know there's the possibility of her having ADHD. I'm not going through this again. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If she has that, I get it. If she has the attention deficit for school, I get it. So it would make sense, but it would also make sense for her like to find a different outlet to terminate her studies that don't involve the typical route that her friends might take. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna cut it here. Let's see what happens in the next clips. I don't know why I still have this. If by the end of this week, Miss Kumi is still acting shady and not saying anything to Fatou, I'm gonna fly to Berlin myself. Why does my eye look wonky? Does it look wonky? New clip is out and I got the sniffles and this because it's freaking freezing. Houses here are so extremely cold. So extremely cold. I'm gonna react to this clip so I can go back under this amazing thing. She looks so cute working. Also space buns! She looks so like sad. I don't know if sad is the right word, but obviously when we were seeing her through Nora's POV, she always looked so like calm but happy. Kumi is messing with her head, man. Belen, is she already employed, or is she doing a trial shift? I've heard that fish forget about people every 3 seconds. Now I'm not sure if that's true or not. Hey, don't fat shame the fish. Also, why would you call it my Lynn and Bia? At least change the name. They're so cute. Nice. Excuse me, Karen. Excuse me, why? Okay, there's nothing that I hate more than an employer being rude to another employee in front of a new person, because it discredits the person, and that's not nice to do, like on the first day. That's really, really mean to do. Especially Fatou. Like, Fatou is so kind. Why are you dragging her Like, that was so unnecessary, Karen. Our name's apparently Karen, so... Also, okay, I'm thinking. And again, the pieces are starting to make sense together, aren't they? Someone said that Fatou might have that, you know, number dyslexia. And the fact that she's struggling with math at school and she struggled with the counting, and now the boss is telling her this, so we know that apparently it's not just one-time thing. It might prove that she has this thing. I'm not exactly the most knowledgeable person on this, but maybe Fatou has this. Kumi, are you serious? Are you serious? If I double text someone and they don't reply to me, I'm not one of those people that minds double texting, but I mind double texting and not getting my answer. That was not nice. Just reply. What's happening? I like Maylin. I really like Maylin. I like all of the girls, but I like the fact that Maylin, even though like it's not that deep, like the fact that she's willing to stand up for she's gonna say it? Oh my god, she told someone! Also, it makes so much sense that she told Maylin first, because sometimes you just want a friend that will tell you what you want to hear. And Ava is like tough love kind of friend. Like, she's so loving, but she stands for no nonsense. Yep, exactly. Same. Same. Yeah. This is why I said she needed Maylin. Maylin is like, just talk to her. If she doesn't want to speak, it's done. I'm glad she told someone. Oh, cute. I'm glad she told someone, and it makes sense that that someone is Maylin. Like, it really does, because, like I said, sometimes you are just on your vibes and you don't want your best friend to tell you, like, off, you know? You just want to keep enjoying your thing without having people telling you off. And maybe, like, if she talks to Ava and Ava just tells her, let it go, it makes it too real, and it makes it, like, kind of over. So I totally get telling Maylin first. She obviously will tell Ava eventually. I just hope she tells Ava and it's not the whole like Ava finding out by seeing them kiss or something. Even though, to be fair, Ava could have very easily seen the New Year's kiss as well. But probably she didn't, because she would have said something. So anyway, I'm excited for the end of the week. I just want Kumi to say something. I'm a little bit impatient. I just want them to get together. The thing, like I keep saying, I do not think Kumi has spoken about it with any of the friends, at least to a big extent. I still think she's trying to keep it on the low until she herself is confident and knows what she wants and knows what's gonna happen. I have the sniffles. I don't like having sniffles. Yeah, okay. I wanna go now. Good evening, friends. There's a new clip. For the entirety of the day, I tried not to speak too much on if there was a clip or not, because my gut feeling was telling me that there was. And I was like, night clip. And then I went to the shop. There's like a little supermarket near me that closes at 10. And because there's barely anyone at 10, I always try to go at 10 so I don't encounter many people. But it's interesting because as I was going, I was like, imagine if I get back home and there's a new clip. I don't like the thumbnail. I don't like the fact that Fatou looks sad yet again. I need to see my baby doing more of this. It's interesting because last season she looked different. Like, there was something different to her, and this just shows the power of the point of view. Like, I feel like the dream-like thing that Fatou has sometimes comes out to our detriment, because then this happens. But yeah, let's see the clip. How many times am I gonna see this text with no reply? How many times? Cue me, man. Cue me, man. I would have broken my phone already. Fatou is getting so attached she doesn't want to give Mikey away. Why can't she just keep Mikey? I'm more connected to Mikey than a lot of the characters at this point. Oh, Mikey! Oh my god. See this connection. How do you want to break this connection? Is she sending this to me? Nah, that would make no sense. Wishful thinking, innit? I didn't want this friendship, but I mean, if it has to happen, let it happen. Oh! Oh! Kimmy's there. Do you remember the beginning of the season when there was like the synopsis? When they said what the season was gonna be about and they said that Kimmy was gonna be around all the time. This is being around all the time. Even when they're not speaking, she has to see Kimmy all the time. It's not nice. It's not nice when the person is ghosting you. I love how Eva keeps calling her Chibi, so cute. There's a reply in the form of a GIF? Okay. Kimmy, this is not communication, my love. Oh my god, she's typing. And she stopped. And she's typing again. Kimmy. She's offline. I mean, if you're gonna do this, at least take read receipts off. Fatou is getting annoyed. Fatou is getting annoyed. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it's clear to see that Fatou is starting to get annoyed at this situation. I would be too. And more we are starting to notice the cracks on how Fatou sees Kimmy and what Kimmy actually is. And this happens in a lot of relationships where you are like infatuated or you have a crush for a long time. You have a very like perfected version of the person in your mind, and this is not what the person actually is. Especially when there's a crush that you don't know them that well. And this is what's happening. They are still at the phase of getting to know each other, but everything in Fatou's mind is still like, you know, perfect. Even the fact that Kimmy wasn't speaking to her was like, she's scared, you know. I know that Fatou is a Gemini, but I bet you that she has some Pisces there. I bet you she has some Pisces romanticizing stuff that you shouldn't be romanticizing. So yeah, I'm excited, but I kind of want like, I want them to speak and for it to be on Fatou's terms. Like, as much as you know, I want these two to get together. I do think that Fatou needs to like, A, stand up for herself, and B, not let herself be taken for granted. Because we don't know what's happening with Q, but it still doesn't change the fact that she's blatantly ghosting Fatou. Because Fatou has tried like multiple times to reach out, and Qmi is not, you know, responsive to it. Something clearly must have happened because Kimmy looked quite shaken and she's spending a lot of the time with her friends. Like, I don't know, maybe because it was Nora's point of view. We didn't know that Kimmy was there all the time, but she's with Ismail and she's with Zoe quite often now. So I think that has to do with the fact that like something must have happened and she needs some support. I do think that something will happen soon, but I think that the something that will happen will be Fatou being like, yo, what is happening? Like, you can't keep treating me like this. Which is nice because relationships that have a very big like power dynamic shift when one person is idolized and the other person is just like, you know, you come to me whenever I want you to come to me. It creates a very weird dynamic that might sometimes break relationships. So I do think that it will be beneficial for Fatou to kind of like, you know, organize this and be like, Kimmy, this can't happen again. If this happens again, like, you know, deuce it. Let's see what will happen in tomorrow's clip. I do think that there's a potential of Kimmy going with Ismail when they go and meet Fatou. But yeah, let's see what happens there. Let's see what happens there. We are finally at the end of the week, which means that there's a new clip, and it's a clip that I have a bad feeling about it. Call it juju, but I have some bad feeling about this clip. I don't know, something, the entire week has felt off. Maybe it's the fact that we are welcoming the year that came after 2020 and, you know, no one has the same expectations as we did in 2020. We are just like, please don't be disappointing. I can see already that is a short clip, but in short clips a lot of mess can happen. And I don't know, I just have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling. And I did say that I think like Fatou needs to stand up for herself. So I think maybe this clip might be a sort of confrontation of some sort. It might be confrontation between Fatou and Ava or Fatou and Qmi. Again, I have a very bad feeling about this. So let's just watch the clip and see what happens. I have to say, Ava looks so nice with his hair. Like, this might be my favorite Ava hair. Also, where's Nora? Is she not going to school because she's stressed or something? Oh, Nora.
If you know how I feel, why would you say that?
Did they just drop it like that? What the hell did... Oh my god, and now Ava's is gonna be pissed because Madeline knew first. Ah man, Ava is disappointed. She's not angry, she's disappointed, and that's worse. Oh man. She had the right to be the one to say it. And I know, oh my god, Ava looks so sad. Oh, Ava. Baby. I mean, no one else from the school was at the party, so unless the instas did it. Ah, Constantine, I hate you with all my being, man. Ugh. Oh my god. I knew this was gonna happen, but this had to happen. Kumi has to get herself together. This had to happen. I hate to see it. Oh my god, and my baby's crying. Fatou, Chibi. It's the second time Kumi makes her cry. Kumi, I love you, but keep this up. You're gonna catch these hands. Oh my god, baby. No. And it had to be from Constantine, didn't it? Like, the conversation. The other two were quiet and it had to be Constantine saying this nonsense, right? Drop the act. It's fine if the person is giving you mixed signals, but Fatou was all in from the beginning. Like, you know, as soon as they kissed, Fatou was like, you know, I'm in for this. So why is Kumi acting this way? Like, I feel like this generation in general, mine is included sometimes it's not, depends who you ask, but this generation has this thing of like enjoying being cold and like no feelings, you know, catching flights, not feelings, and that's fine to an extent. And this is really mean. I have this big hatred towards this kind of like pretentious neoliberal art groups that, you know, act like they are better than everyone just because they take some nice Instagram pictures. And this is, you know, the epitome of everything that I hate. Why do you think you are better than Fatou, Constantine? Why you especially, you slimy little slug? You really think you are better than Fatou, okay? At least Fatou is not out there pushing girls and bullying girls. I said that I wanted this to happen because this is the wake-up call that Kumi needs. Like, I understood why Fatou didn't tell Ava because this would happen. Like, Ava was not gonna be, you know, the biggest shipper for them, clearly. That's me, Ava, thank you very much. The fact that your best friend not only omitted something from you, but told someone else first, and then you were literally the last person to know, that is always like a sharp, you know, knife to the back. And especially how Ava is very like upfront about everything. The fact that Fatou of all people wasn't like upfront with her is gonna sting for a bit. Fatou is gonna have to make amends with Ava. Kumi has to make amends with Fatou. Kumi is doing this to protect herself and to seem cool in front of her friends, but there's nothing cool about it to me. This girl is out here having a massive crush on you. She's nice, she treats you right. The least you can do if you like her back is like either act right or just leave her alone, because Fatou was already in a, you know, I'm gonna move on mood ever since the Friendsgiving kiss, right? Obviously things are starting to get like, you know, the looming hell week. The looming hell week. Another episode is done. I'm very angry to everyone that is like supporting, you know, the big Fatou and Ismail friendship. The fact that they were just sitting there, not, you know, not defending Fatou also shows something, okay? To all of you that want to pretend like their bullying wasn't that bad, just keep, you know, this is who you are standing. This is the kind of people that you are standing. Ismail keeps doing a lot of questionable things too, and they have some making up to do as well, yeah? Let's just keep that, you know, clear. I think like I have to make a billboard or something. I said this before. I'm tired of the scrutiny that Ava comes under over the smallest little thing. You can love a character and still be critical of them, which is what I do, because I love Ava, but she done some things that I'm just like, I don't like it. However, you can just see how some people are just waiting to like give, you know, Constantine the redemption he does not deserve. This thing of someone is always fighting a battle you know nothing about cannot always apply to someone that just keeps being bad. Not everybody grows up in high school. Not everyone becomes an amazing person in high school. Not everyone that has a sad story in their life becomes a bully. And the fact that people are just seeking some Constantine, sob story, he might not have it. And even if he has it, does not justify his behavior. Understand that. And the fact is, even if there's a redemption coming, let's understand the fact that, like, them apologizing to Ava does not mean A, Ava has to forgive, and B, that they get to be rewarded with a friendship. Your bully can apologize to you, you can forgive them for your personal sake, but you do not have to ever see this person in your life. You do not ever have to accept them in your life. That's just it. It's a step for your personal closure. You don't owe these people anything. Ava has every right to be the way that she is for one simple reason. She was bullied, and the personality that she has now had to stem from somewhere. And it stems from where? From the fact that she had to learn how to stand up for herself, how to be assertive. This is literally it. People are hating on Ava for the fact that she's assertive. But guess what? What she also is, a very good friend. Okay? And I'm sorry, but if you are a Team Constantine person, you are not a my person, because I don't understand how you are blatantly forgiving a character that is basically the spawn of Satan in my eyes, and scrutinize Ava. Like, I will say it, she's right. The way that she acted now, completely valid. I do think that either Fatou is gonna apologize and they will make amends and Ava will say everything that she has to say. She'll say that she's hurt. Or for other instances, Ava will be the one to be like, I'm sorry I overreacted, but I feel very hurt about this situation. People need to remember that this was why Ava was upset in season 5. The fact that Noha wasn't communicating. I feel like for Ava, one of the worst things that you can do is not communicating. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the episode. I do think that we are in for some big things next week, especially next episode. Kyumi is gonna get herself together. For sure. Like, I do not think that she will remain on this facade of cool and mysterious. Like, if you have feelings for someone and if they have feelings for you back, it's a waste to just act like this. It's just wasting time, wasting energy, and hurting people for no reason. So I really hope that Fatou gets what she deserves, which is being happy, and she gets Kyumi to understand that, like, you cannot treat people this way. That is the biggest thing. You cannot treat people this way. So yeah, let's see what happens next episode. But yeah, that's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for the reactions and the likes and the feedback. It's been really nice. Really nice so far to interact with all of you. Thank you for spending this time watching me talk. I need to shut up. I need to talk a little bit less, I feel. But yeah, thank you very much for watching my video. If you want to subscribe to me, feel free. I would love to have you here. If not, just come here every Saturday, maybe. That's when I think I release. Maybe, we'll see. Depends on how quick I edit. Come here every Saturday. Join this little family. And if you want to join the druck Discord I've made, you are free to join. I'll probably pop the link in the thingy down here. So join, come talk to us, come be a little family, a little druck family. Thank you very much, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!